Turnbuckle Zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isles of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler. Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele. We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal. Looking to catch him off guard.
And he doesn't stay down for long. He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Oof. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal. But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
The High Chief Peter Maivia and George the Animal Steele facing off in a steel cage, each man looking to finally score a decisive victory in this rivalry.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout.
From the top!
Bang!
Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
Oh, and a headbutt. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Slam down.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making...
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Ooh.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Ooh. two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh, man. They are emptying, just going off with everything they've got now.
Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand. Oh, look at a scope slam. Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Fist drop. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime. Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. Just twisting. Ooh. And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move. As the arm wringer, their opponent but gets countered with a right hand. Headbutt. Oh, not done yet. A second and a third, too.
And now a third. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
We're about to see. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
Measured up nicely.
Fist drop!
Ooh-wee! Vicious shot. Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now. And just in time, he gets out of there.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan. When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Trying to go for it again. There's the backbreaker. And George is laid out.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
He's got himself to the very top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
Moving up the side of the cage. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye.